What's up, you guys? My name is Molly Van Marth. I am an executive fitness and health coach, which means I specialize in strategies, tools, and different methods that can help you guys lose weight and tone up, even if you are an executive. And that means the things that I teach on this channel will work, even if you travel all the time, even if you are constantly eating out with clients. Also, a lot of the people I work with have families. So what are we talking about today? Today, I'm going to be talking about Ozempic, which is a new drug that has gained a lot of popularity. In fact, so much popularity in some places that they are running low on it. I'm going to be covering what it is. I'm going to be talking to you guys about how it works. It's really important that you understand how it works so that you can make a decision on whether this is a drug you would want to use or not. I'm going to tell you guys what you can expect to see happen if it is something that you take. I'm also going to tell you what it won't do for you. And then I'm going to give you one other practical alternative that is also very powerful, just in case you decide that Ozempic is not something that you want to use for weight loss. Okay, so first of all, what is it? Ozempic, the medical term for it is semaglutide. There are other names that it goes by, but it's a once weekly injection that was originally developed for people with type 2 diabetes, okay? And now it's gaining massive popularity as a weight loss drug. In terms of the typical results, now obviously everybody is different, but there is one study in particular that is often cited, and this was a 40-week study, and on average people lost 13 to 15 pounds. Some people have lost more, some people have lost less, but that's the popular study that is often cited, okay? Now, how does it work? And one of the things that's really important to me as a coach is to teach you guys and whoever I coach, whoever I work with closely, not just tell them what to do, but explain why things work. Because a lot of times you guys will notice that if you're spoon-fed something, or if you are told to just follow a black and white meal plan, a black and white foods list, or if you just follow some workouts for a while without understanding why stuff works or why stuff doesn't, eventually you stop doing those things. So how does it work? The way that it works is it slows the gastric rate of emptying. And this just means how quickly food leaves your stomach, okay? It also lowers blood sugar, and this is something that would help with cravings. And it also reduces your hunger hormones, okay? These three things put together basically make you eat less. That is the mechanism that Ozempic uses to help people lose weight. It's not doing anything magical here, but that is how it works, okay? And again, it does work to help people eat less. Here's what it does not do. It does not speed up your metabolism, doesn't make you burn more calories. It does not improve your body composition by adding lean muscle. A lot of the people that I work with come to me saying not only do they want to lose weight, but they want to tone up. So they want the sculpted look. And if you are someone who wants that fit, athletic, sculpted look, even if we're not talking about 30 pounds of extra muscle mass, if you want that toned look, you're going to have lean muscle on your body, and Ozempic is absolutely not something that will add to it. In fact, if you take it and you're not eating in the right way, you might actually lose muscle mass as you lose body fat. So that's important for you guys to be educated on. The other thing that it does is it doesn't improve your health habits, right? So if you are overeating or you're eating the wrong types of foods and that's why you're overweight in the first place and you're unhealthy, taking a drug once a week is not going to make you eat healthier, okay? Two other side notes that are important to keep in mind. If you are going to take this as a method for weight loss, and this is the thing that's making you lose weight, and you're not changing anything else about your lifestyle, you have to be on the drug for life. Otherwise, if you come off of it, you're going to gain all of the weight that you lost back. And that's just something to keep in mind, right? And that goes for any diet, really. Now, my thought, just kind of zooming out here and looking at more of a big picture thing, I think it's important, if you are someone who is, you want to be proud of the way that you do things, then chances are, yes, you want to lose weight. Yes, you want to do it as efficiently as possible, but I would hope that you're also someone who's looking for positive behavior shifts as well. Another thing, like I already mentioned, is that if you're going for the toned look, it's going to take more than just eating less. There are other things that go into that. It's not rocket science. It's not something that's impossible to do in the context of an executive lifestyle, but it is going to require that you understand how to eat properly and do some, efficient but effective workouts in order to create that look. So Ozempic in itself is not going to be a solution. The other thing is that, you want to be proud of how you're doing this, right? If you consider yourself a leader or a role model, or you're a parent, or you lead a team or a company, think about if this is something that you would be proud to teach others or to tell your kids, right? So, that's just something to keep in mind. Obviously, I believe that there is a way to learn how to eat and work out properly in a time-condensed way that is very doable for the executive lifestyle. And in my mind, that's what's worth investing in, that's what's worth learning, and that's what's worth doing for life. If there is a purpose for this drug, it would be alongside someone learning the behavior change, and again, learning the type of diet and exercise routine that I just referenced. The one thing that this does do is it does reduce your hunger. So if I were to suggest that anyone use it, I would also suggest that you're learning a lot of things alongside this, and maybe just use this to bridge the gap to where, between now not understanding how to control hunger and learning a diet that works for you to where your hunger is managed and also your weight is managed too. Okay, that would be the one place where I could see this having a purpose. However, with that being said, again, remembering that the main mechanism that it's using is it's just reducing your hunger and making you eat less. There are other alternatives that have nothing to do with drugs, okay? As one very practical and very powerful alternative, there is something called the protein protocol. This is a very simple thing, and it's a very powerful thing, and it's a method that I teach every single person that I work with, and especially executives, because it doesn't take more time. It's a very simple thought process, and it's very effective for losing body fat. And it does some other things, okay? I will actually link below or somewhere near this video. I did a full training on the protein protocol if you want to go see the details, but before you click on that link and go watch the training, wanted to explain what it is. Basically, the idea is that you learn how to prioritize optimal amounts of protein every time that you eat, whether it's a meal or a snack. Again, there's more details here. You can go watch the full training if you want to. But if you are wondering how effective it is and what people's results typically are, I had a client, Daniel, who is a CFO and a business owner. He dropped 40 pounds while eating Sonic Blasts and also food with his family. He's married, got a couple of kids, so very busy, but he was able to use the protein protocol to lose a lot of weight. Jock was another client I worked with. He owns multiple businesses, and he dropped 10 pounds of visceral belly fat, like literally went from having a belly to being able to see obliques in just the first 8 weeks of using the protein protocol, okay? And this was even while traveling a lot. Bill was another executive that I worked with. He is a former D1 football player, and he dropped 23 pounds while using the protein protocol in just 4.5 months. He also has a family, so again, very busy guy, okay? Just want you guys to know that this is an alternative. It's very effective, and it is a skill. It's not a drug. You're learning a skill that you would be proud to pass on to your kids, right? So I think that that's worth considering, right? Now, how does it work? Again, important for you guys to understand how and why it works. The mechanism that it uses is, and let me know if any of this sounds familiar to you guys, by hitting optimal protein targets, you can slow the gastric rate of emptying. Remember, that's how quickly food leaves your stomach, which if you can slow that down, it will make you feel fuller longer. It lowers ghrelin. Ghrelin is your hunger hormone, right? So lower hunger hormones mean less hunger overall. It also lowers post-meal glucose levels by over 50%, and this is referring to blood sugar. So way more stable blood sugar levels, less of a blood sugar crash after eating, and that's a big deal. Again, this helps with more stable energy and also just fewer cravings in general. And as a bonus, and this is something that Ozempic will not do for you, following the protein protocol and optimizing your protein intake can absolutely help add lean muscle mass to your body, which again creates that toned, chiseled look that a lot of people are going for. Sometimes when people just lose weight, it ends up being a body fat, but also muscle, and that can make you feel skinny fat. That's not what you're going for. Also, if you can lose body fat but gain or retain lean muscle, so if you can use something like the protein protocol, the more lean muscle you have on your body, you get about 10 extra calories per pound of lean muscle you have on your body. So that is raising your metabolism. That is raising the amount of calories you burn at rest, and that's a bonus. Now again, this is something that you would be, proud to pass on to your kids. And it's something that would work whether you are traveling, no matter what meal of the day you're eating, whether you're at home or at the office. And so this is something that is not only effective, but also something that is practical to where you could do it for the rest of your life. And in my mind, since you're going to be eating for the rest of your life, I think it is worth learning small tweaks that you can make when you do eat that can add up to a lot of weight loss and overall just a better body composition and also better health. So anyway, you tell me, is Ozempic worth it? Just wanted to educate you guys, hopefully teach you something that maybe you didn't know. Again, I will link the full protein protocol somewhere around this video, and hopefully that was helpful. Thanks for letting me hang out with you guys for a little bit, and I'll see you next time.